separation, need no conversation, nah, nah, nah. On everything, it's automatic, going 0 to 100, nah, nah. Riding, wishing the wheels will fall off. Time is ticking, it's taking you too long. Right before I decide to go. And like you hurt me, all this of it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. And like you hurt me, all this of it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Come give me life and I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the highway we loaded. Hold me, love me, hold me. You hurt me, all this of it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. And like you hurt me, all this of it up if you deserve me, yeah. Pull up and hurt me, push the stars. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Pushing on my buttons with no hesitation. Gas me up, give me motivation. So tell me where we can't pick a destination. Gas me up, give me motivation now. Give me life, I'll change yours. Who needs signs? I say floating on the highway we loaded.
Good times, there's gonna be good times, good times. I know there's gonna be
Work every day till we meet ends. I fi turn it up on the weekends. Bust a toast to your real friend. Tell me why you're drinking, car.
I know there's gonna be good
He running up all the money on you.
Good diamond.
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. If that little walk up tripping, she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go wild walks up here time. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestions. Hey, pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like Lost Mill. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
I know there's gonna be good times.
I say what I did, you know, bro.
Good time,
Therefore, I'm riding up like a stroller. I survive in a good up. Let my want it like the New York. And I'm coming red like Coca-Cola. I'ma have a very good time. I swear to God, I can never sound a little shorty. She say she like all of her rhymes. Where is my phone and bully? I want you to pass it to thugger. Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you that got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. Yeah. I told her mama I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm started screaming free on phone and doodloo. Every time I have a good time, do too.
good time, Come over good time, bust a bad rhyme. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this scene, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line. Good time, eh?
Just gonna be some, just gonna be some. Keep running up all the money.
Good time,
Don't with me. Don't with me. Okay. Don't with me unless you ready for this problem. Mama always taught me you don't start those, you solve them. Finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off, I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this ball pit. Used to work out Harbor Freight, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing, look, we mobbing. All in got timing, what? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver, it's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a chokehold. K.O. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the food that fell early. Slither with these snakes, homie, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges. So who the I look like if I slow up now? Talking out that neck, but calm that down. Used to let that slide just to keep folks around. Now I keep in my bag in case they get loud. We pipe that smoke down. Don't get me rowdy. These can't rap with me. Say they proudly. Bad Mike Lowry. Serving face in season. I even brought my Lowrys. They like my little voice. They think they sweet. They think they gon' beat this little caramel. Well, I'm the new age Eve. Forbidden gems up my sleeve next to that. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home.
Hi everyone, welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivey. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And looking at the Nets, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton, and it's Mann in at the 3 spot. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Demon, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham, reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Here's Demon. Count it.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
Here is Cunningham. And he drives in, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
and just too fast. Cunningham slices right through him.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to Indiana. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. Back to man. Over Green. Man can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Green with the jam.
As a playmaker, Ivey has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Paxton is screen on Ivey. And it's blocked. And they get it back. They get it again. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, oh, that's not easy to come by.
Good from Cunningham.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And he lays it straight in. Cunningham's got 10 points in the game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Demon, and he uses the glass on the layup.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pistons leading by 4. Here's Cunningham. And the rejection by Claxton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to the Pacers in Indy. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
That's good from Cunningham. RJ, when you were playing in this league, how long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season has gotten started.
Here's Mann, still scoreless. Here's Porter. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
So it's Detroit now, leading by 5. Here's Cunningham. There's the drive. And Cunningham with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Outside Thomas. Pass to Porter for the 3. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Porter's got 5.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Nets trail by 6. Outside Thomas. There's the screen. There's the triple. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Cunningham. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Nets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Jaden. Powered down with both hands.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point game. Count that one. Cunningham's got 21 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Demon and Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
And the rejection by Claxton. Shot's good by Duran.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Demon, coming off 31 points last game. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Detroit leading by 8. Here's Cunningham. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And for the Nets, they're shooting an impressive 60% early. Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. Takes it off the glass. Porter's got 7 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And it's Detroit's ball. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Nets trail by 10. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's t-shirt time.
Take a look here at the numbers for Porter. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And the Nets with possession here, trailing by 10. Pass to Demon. Back to Porter. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. First team foul. Here's Porter. His last outing, he had 18 points. And he gets it to go. Claxton's got 6 points. Here's Cunningham. They're leading by 8. Here's Ivey. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivey, go.
Here's Demon. He's got 10. Outside Thomas. Pass to Demon. Back to Thomas. Here's Demon. Covered by Cunningham. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. It's Cunningham with the drive, and the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 29.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Nets trail by 12. Poked away and stolen by Ivey. And now the fast break. Ivey with the ball. And Duran slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Now Duran following the miss by Michael Porter from deep.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Good. Claxton's got 10 points.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Get out of your seat. Come on, start making some noise for your Brooklyn Nets. Team
changes for Brooklyn. Zaire Williams comes in for Mann. And Martin subbed in for Demon. Then for the Pistons, Robinson comes in for Javonte Green. And it's LeVert in for Ivey. Pistons leading by 14. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Claxton. Cunningham's shot is off.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Martin the pass to Thomas. Buries it from three-point range.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Cunningham into the lane. And Cunningham with the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
So it's Detroit now. They lead by 11. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Williams. Shoots from 12. Duren pulls it in. And here are the Pistons. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game.
2 seconds. Substitutions on the court.
Sharp against Duren. Outside Martin. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Sharp with a screen on Cunningham. Sarath. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pistons leading by 13. And stolen by Williams. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Driving in hard. Harris beats them with a little bit of speed and a little bit of intensity right there.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Outside Williams. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
And the Nets making a change here. Traore's checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. LeVert against Martin. Pass to Wilson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pistons leading by 14. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Here's Martin. LeVert grabs the miss.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Cunningham outside. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Nets trail by 16 on the floor for Detroit. Dennis LeVert is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Clintman in at the four-man position. Here's Sasser, covered by Martin. Here's Stewart. Knocks down the three ball. And the Pistons lead by 17.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
And it's Sharp missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's Robinson that time on the assist by LeVert.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Martin. Pass to Highsmith. Now here's Wilson. Launches a three. Kept alive. The kick out to Williams. Sharp sets the pick for Williams. Back to Sharp. And the layup is good. Sharp's got his first points of the night.
At point blank range, yeah. You're not missing from there.
And the Pistons with possession here. To the right side. Here's Sasser. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Nets trail by 20. Martin inside. He's covered by Sasser. Offensive rebound. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. Here's Clintman. Another three for Detroit.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Outside, Martin to the middle. Releases. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 21. Here's Clintman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clintman's got 5 now.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here is Martin. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Off target with his 3.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Stewart. Brooklyn with the rebound. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Wilson. There's the 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Here's Stewart. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Stewart's got his second basket.
I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Timeout called the Nets.
Time to get excited and get loud. Here they are, Team Fight. Time to get excited and get loud. Here they are, Team Fight.
you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ, what about players who don't have that but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Demon. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Demon's got 12 points in the game. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Porter. And Green gets it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Sharp. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Brooklyn has possession. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Sharp. 6 to shoot. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Pistons leading by 23. Here's Ivey. And then Ivey with the jam.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivey. Wow.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Demon. Covered by Cunningham. Shoots. And it's Demon missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Pass to Williams. Here's Demon. From deep. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Now, here's Ivey. D right on him.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivey, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
One shot.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp.
Number 33, Nicholas Claxton.
Here's Williams. Pass to Demon. Inside. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. He's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Here's Ivey. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. That's 10 points for Jaden Ivey.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Nets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Demon, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
He's checked in for the Pistons. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Fourth, Cade Cunningham.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Detroit's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Ivey, and slam dunk by Ivey.
And this is what you want Ivey doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
The Nets have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Pass to Claxton. And here's Porter, guarded by Stewart. Porter, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Duren, here we go.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Demon. He's got 17. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 12.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside, so you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Detroit's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Cunningham. Banked in off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Nets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. And it's Demon missing. Detroit dictating the flow. Cunningham inside. And the layup falls. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Outside Porter. There's the pick. Back to Mann. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. And slam dunk by Ivey.
And man, can Ivey fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Demon. Goes back up. And Claxton with the layup. 14 points for him.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
The Pistons have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Thomas checked in for Williams. Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Demon. 17 points in the game. From downtown, Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Demon. Thomas outside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
And that one's good by Porter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Detroit's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Cunningham kicks to Ivey. Over Thomas. And that one goes long. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Outside Porter. Here's the screen from the arc. The rebound by Ivey.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by Ivey.
And this young guy, Ivey, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Demon. He's got 17. Pass to man. Now here's Porter. Clock at 6. Thomas up top. Fires the 3. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
This is the kind of range Thomas has, which is why you must get out on him immediately.
Cunningham dishes it to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Green's gone 4 for 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Down low, here's man, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Detroit's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
That's good from Harris.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And Harris drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Fournette shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Here's Claxton, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's man. Outside Thomas. Nets passing it around. And Claxton throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. .52 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham passes to Harris. Over Porter. That's good from Harris on the assist by Cunningham. And that's now 9 points for Tobias Harris. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Demon. 17 points in the game. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Demon. And a wide open look for Porter. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 15 points.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Now Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Over Claxton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Thomas on the wing. Ivey defending. Thomas against Ivey. It's deflected. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Brooklyn, crosstown rivals, you're both eating at the same restaurants. Oh, you got that home cooking. Your family and friends are in the stands. Pride is on the line, along with some big emotions.
I'm getting strangely emotional just hearing you talk about it, Shaq. Kenny, can I have some of your tissues? And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Pistons.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Brooklyn has possession. The post tandem, Porter Jr. and Claxton. Guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. And it's man in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession. Ivey with the bucket.
Once again, Ivey showing us what he's capable of. What a night.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Back to man. Pass to Thomas for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Thomas got 12.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Duran following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Demon. Claxton with it to the wing right side. Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's man. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And during his time in the league, the assist numbers have steadily improved for Thomas.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's man, guarded by Green. Man passes to Porter. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Ivey, driving in, and slam dunk by Ivey.
Look at the burst from Ivey. He is a premier athlete.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Demon. The 3 from Thomas. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. It's Thomas on the wing. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And the basket by Harris.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Demon. He's got 17. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. And there's the drive. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And once Cunningham gets a head start, watch out.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Thomas, and they call an illegal screen here.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Cam Thomas. A very nice season for him last year. Checking in at about 24 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at his scoring, he was #1 on the team last season.
His ability to play through contact, his exceptional concentration, that's what makes him a great finisher.
Pass to Ivey. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Claxton. Net shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Here's Demon, who's got 19. Top of the key, Claxton. On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas against Ivey. Thomas, no luck. The Pistons have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Richard Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
Here's Demon, following the bucket by the Pistons. Pass to Thomas. A 3-ball. And the Nets miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball. Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Pistons second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And here are the Pistons. Big stretch here going 10-2. Cunningham kicks to Green. Over Thomas. With the putback. Back to Cunningham. Over Demon. Tipped away. Now, man. And Thomas has it in the corner. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Here's Demon. He's got 19. And Thomas is good for 3. Thomas got 15 points.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Timeout called the Pistons.
Nice pass. You guys all good though.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. From the wing, that's good from Harris on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is the type of scorer Harris can be. Once he finds a rhythm, man, he's pretty effective. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Takes the 3. And it's Tobias Harris with the 3. Harris has got 18 points in the game.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Porter in the corner. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Detroit's gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Here's Demon. 19 points in the game. Pass to man. Claxton a screen on Green. Outside Thomas. And now the fast break. Ivey with the ball. And slam dunk by Ivey.
Wow, Ivey just takes off. That high effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Here's Demon. And he goes in for the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And here's Detroit. Pass to Ivey. And Detroit again with the bucket.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
The Nets have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Green. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for him.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Over Demon. Harris's shot is off.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
To the inside, Porter, and it's blocked.
Oh, nice swat there from Ivey. Love seeing guards like him come up big on defense.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Here's Duran. Off the left rim and out. The net shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Over in the corner, Claxton. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Detroit's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Cunningham passes to Green. Shoots over man. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duran.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in for Porter. Here's Demon. 21 points in the game. Right side, Thomas. That one off the back iron and out.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Smith. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. It's the Nets now. Here's Demon. Man with it. And Sharp has it in the corner. Now, Man. Over Robinson. Man can't hit.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And Stewart gets it to go. Here's Demon. And here's Sharp. Pass to Demon. Now, Man. Shoots a 3. And it's Sharp missing. Sharp's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Here's Sasser. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Pistons.
Detroit foul. Smith.
Brooklyn making some changes. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Williams comes in for Thomas. And Martin subbed in for Demon. And a switcher also for Detroit. Reed, he's checked in for Smith. Pass to Wilson. Williams looking over the floor. Shoots over LeVert. Williams' shot is off. Detroit's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Sasser can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Nets. Right side, Martin. Lets the three fly. And it's Reed pulling it down.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
2 points. That one goes. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now here is Martin. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Porter, no luck. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. A nice shot by LeVert.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Martin. $12 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Detroit, you've got Isaiah Stewart, LeVert out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Robinson, and it's Clintman in at the four spot. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Pistons making a change here. Smith is checked in.
Smith.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Outside, Martin. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Porter. Guarded by Stewart. Back to Porter. Fires the three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Williams. The tray. That shot, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Outside Martin. Outside Porter over Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. From 17 feet out, Wilson grabs the board. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Down low, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
We are seeing the makings of a masterpiece here, guys, from Porter. A threat to score from anywhere within the half court.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Williams against LeVert over Williams. And it's LeVert missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pass to Martin. And here's Sharp. Wilson kicks to Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From deep, Williams. Rebound, Detroit.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. And that's now 9 points for Caris LeVert. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Porter finds Williams. That 3 off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
From 18 feet away. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Porter from outside the arc. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now, here is Robinson. Over Wilson. Robinson misses. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Martin, the pass to Sharp. Outside, Martin. Back to Porter. From past the arc. Another 3 for Brooklyn.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Smith on the wing. Back to LeVert. Over Williams. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Now, here's Stewart. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Porter. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. To the middle. That's good from Porter on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got his 6th assist on the night. Detroit has gone along perfectly from 3-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid, what they tend to do. In terms of motivation, what they said to you. Hate mail all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface, do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid, what they tend to do. In terms of motivation, what they said to you. Hate mail all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this, it's gonna take patience. Work constant.
All right, that was the dance team. Some noise.
A baseline J. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, deflects the pass, and that one's good by Porter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Pistons shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Pass to Robinson, fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Demon. To the paint. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 20 points.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Detroit's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. LeVert kicks to Robinson. Shoots over man. Misses off the right eye.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Demon. Outside Thomas. Lets it go with a 3. Cans it from downtown.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Sasser with it. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Present our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. defense, Brooklyn. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Sasser can't hit.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Now LeVert. Pass to Clinton. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Demon. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Robinson misses. Fournette shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Outside Thomas. And easy 2 points on the layup. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full clip.
Detroit's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Stewart. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Demon. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Demon's got 23 points.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Here's Robinson. Nice shot from the wing.
Assisted by Caris LeVert.
Here's Demon. On the wing, man. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Here's LeVert. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Detroit ball.
Here's LeVert. 16 feet away. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Mann. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
RJ, the NBA this season hosting some regular season games in Berlin and in London. Possible basketball markets moving forward.
Yeah, with the NBA looking at a new league in Europe, bringing the NBA games to these cities will help drive the interest.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Demon. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Pulls up on the wing. Quintman misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Shoots from 12. Sasser can't hit. Fournette shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Porter. Basket good. Porter's got 40 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
It's LeVert with the drive. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Outside, Porter to the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Detroit's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And here's LeVert from 17 feet out. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
It's Thomas outside. Good on the three-point shot. Thomas got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Nets. Pistons leading by 21. Down low, here's LeVert. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. Put it down!
Oh, my gracious, way to get up.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Detroit.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're ahead by 19. Detroit's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Fires from 14. Robinson misses. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And down it goes. And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. 17-point game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now here's Williams. Inside. Here's Devin. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
From Williams.
Here's Lanier. Lets it fly from 18. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. Do you know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
"17 seconds left to play here in the 4th, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Jaden Wilson. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And the Pistons with possession here. They lead by 17. From about 16, can't get it to go. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.